I could block, but I'm constantly always moving the analog, so that's not happening. Slow motion has very little range from what I've noticed when I'm trying to actually use it effectively, and just kind of keeps on sticking me to walls and other surfaces at random when I'm trying to do other shit. Slows me down by like another 2 seconds. It's weird. I'm gonna start again.
Game that with if you want a good game with good slow mo, just play Guitar Joe.
No, not slow mo. It's called flow motion. It's like basically they added parkour into the game in the 3DS version.
Just to be clear, you have no spoiler knowledge of the game, right? Yet you don't have any?
No. Okay. I don't know anything about the game. So if you say anything, I swear to God, I am leaving the screen.
That goes to everybody. That goes towards everybody. The reason why I want to say that is just in case anyone's like, oh, have you gotten to the part where Optimus Prime decides to fight Sora? And like, no, don't tell me.
Well, I will tell you, I am still in the first world. That's how far I got. I was trying to climb up Mount Olympus. I had finished the part in Thebes.
Really
do not say anything. I'm just expressing where I was at. Was climbing up to Mount Olympus after Thebes, and the checkpoint there is stupid because no matter where I die, if I get past several points of the climb up there, I still start off at the very bottom. So I'm just gonna, when I start again, I'm gonna put it on proud mode because critical ain't worth it like this. It's not fun.
Yoshi go around secret. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. My bad. I got so engrossed. I got so engrossed in this conversation.
People are disappointed in bosses. That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't even hear what you said. What?
Yeah, please don't repeat yourself. You might get discouraged.
Kingdom Hearts. It's not even really a spoiler. It's just sad.
What?
Nothing.
Anyway, so
okay.
Kingdom Hearts. Will we play for the channel? Maybe after COVID's done, I can go to Reggie's house and play the game there, and have him play it for the channel. Would you say that you're really good at those games, dude?
What? Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Okay, so I would assume you'd probably play on normal mode when you're recording, just to avoid that many screw-ups.
Depends. I mean, I'm fairly decent at Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 2, I never played Final Mix yet, even though I have it now. So I don't know how I do, but it took me a really long time to beat Sephiroth in the normal version, so I don't think I've actually beaten him on proud mode on the base version of the game, so I don't know. But Kingdom Hearts 1, I'd say I'm fairly decent at that.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's a lot more clunky than everything else, but I mean, hey, I'm used to that.
It's the first game in the series. It gets a pass because of that.
Yeah, that too.
And then it gets overly complicated.
Just like its story. Badum-tish.
Yeah, no one really gives a shit about that anymore outside of the diehard fans, and even then, it's like me, I only invested in it because it was my childhood. So I was like, I don't care how bad it is. I'm gonna see it at least. Experience it on my own pace.
It makes me laugh. Imagine if Kingdom Hearts decided to start now in the year 2020. Nobody would care, and it would be a
probably not. Flop. But I do find it's Inception rather funny. Just a Disney exec and a Square Enix exec ended up on an elevator in a building in Japan, and it's like, oh hey,
I'm a big fan of Mickey Mouse.
I'm a big fan of your Mickey Mouse or whatever. It's like oh yeah, I was like, my kid loves Final Fantasy. Hey, we should make it. It's like we should combine. Like we should make a game together. Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
And then people argued on whether Mickey or Donald should be the main character. So they said,
No, we'll just make it. We'll just make an original anime boy.
Yeah.
At least he doesn't have black hair. He's safe from being a rando.
Yeah, I just wish there was some more Final Fantasy inclusion in those games. In all honesty, like I love the premise, but I wish that Final Fantasy got an equal amount of representation instead of being like guest cameos inside
Well, to be fair, there's some
out of
people who
place
fight with
Disney.
you and some people you fight against, and not just Sephiroth.
Oh yeah. Like
my question.
I like how they're basically all just part of Radiant Garden. Like that's fine. But, like make them a little bit more inclusive than just that. I think.
Okay, I got a question about the cameos about those games.
Okay, yeah, what's up? What's up?
More specifically, because I know Cloud has a lot of notoriety, and that's kind of all I really know about in terms of Final Fantasy. But their backstories and all that stuff. Now that I'm aware that the Cloud group is pretty much they hail from their own universe. How do they explain them in this story, or are they just there for the sake of being there?
So the lore for the Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts, the majority of them originate from Radiant Garden. That being the ones you meet in Kingdom Hearts 1. Cloud, Aerith, Cid, Squall,
Which explains why
Yuffie
is still alive.
Yeah. And then you meet Tifa in Kingdom Hearts 2, and apparently she's not actually real, but is like a representation of Cloud's light. Which is weird, but okay.
So are they considering that canon? Is that like canon?
In Kingdom Hearts, it's implied for Kingdom Hearts anyway. Final Fantasy VII, it is much different. Like the actual Final Fantasy games, that their connection is similar but much different, more nuanced.
So their game already finished by the time that they meet Sora. That's what I'm trying to.
They are not connected in.
They're not connected to the games. They're not connected to their original games. They're basically OC versions of them. They're basically fan fiction versions of them.
Oh, so I don't feel that
inserted
bad.
into the setting of Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, so I don't feel that bad.
Yeah. You don't need to know jack about any of them. There's some hints about their original tales in the journal entries, but not really.
Okay, sorry that took me so long. I forgot I need to get a Yoshi, and I also need to be an orange Yoshi, which unlocks this part. But I am listening to the conversation, which is helping me get through.
That's fine, yeah.
But yeah, okay, because I have a book. I say this, but for the viewers at home, I write a book and Cloud's in it, but I'm very picky when it comes to characterization. So now that I know that even the team that is responsible for its inception are okay with making their own OC versions of a character without it being completely faithful, I don't feel that bad.
Yeah.
To be fair, 3 of them are fairies, and they're not that in the main game.
Yeah.
Okay, my last question: has Barrett ever been in a Final Fantasy? In a Kingdom Hearts game?
No.
He should.
And I don't think he ever would be.
Oh, why?
In all honesty, I don't think he ever would. There was plans to put Vincent Valentine in Kingdom Hearts 1, and that's the entire reason why Cloud has the red cape and the yellow claw and weird ass fucking bandages wrapping his sword and the bat wing. Those were all going to be parts of Vincent's design. And then they're like, no,
Cloud's
more iconic. Let's use him. Vincent was a secret character.
Who exists.
They had. You meet Cid and Yuffie and Aerith before you ever meet Cloud. Let's be real.
Yes, but he's the only one who's ever really given any screen time.
Yeah,
Cloud doesn't get a whole lot in the Kingdom Hearts series, really.
Well, he has his own subplot.
Barely. In Kingdom Hearts 1, you Kingdom Hearts 1 was fine. He's just there. Oh, he's a mercenary who Hades hired to take out Hercules. Okay. And then Sora shows up, so that Keyblade could be a problem. Hey, I'm gonna need you to take care of him too. But it's just like, why? That's not what my contract said. And then, and then he gets crushed by Cerberus because, by surprise, Katie backstabs people. And then And then you don't see Cloud for the rest of the game outside of optional boss fights in the arena.
Yeah, the super boss. Yeah.
And then the only time you see Cloud in a cutscene after the first visit to the Colosseum is in a secret scene after you beat Sephiroth.
You know, I was low-key thinking that Cloud was going to show up in Kingdom Hearts 4 just to add more hype to it for people, but I don't think they wanted him to take away from the remake. Now that I think about it.
Possibly, I don't know. I mean, wait, so Cloud's not in Kingdom Hearts 3 at all?
I'm just assuming. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it.
Mister, I watched all the cutscenes and everything about the game. Let's talk about it, please, please, please. I want to talk about this game that I've never played.
Here's the thing, bro. I don't remember everything from like the details of it. Who knows? He might be in it, and I just didn't see it. I'm just making that observation.
I was like, hey, you guys seen a guy with spiky hair?
Oh, you mean you, Sora?
It's like, spike here. that scene was actually legitimately funny. I got a laugh out of that.
Okay, so moving on to a different thing that's a little bit topical for the time. What's your guys' opinion? I know Explode's opinion, but what's your opinion on Steve in Smash now? Have you seen all the disgusting things he's been doing? I just played with him yesterday, and boy, he is a very technical character that requires a lot of setup.
Wait a minute, he's out already?
Yeah, he's out. He's been out
for
like almost
what?
2 days.
Oh, I'll have to check that out then.
Dude,
he looks like he's annoying.
Yes.
Every new character looks like they're annoying
Not
when they come out.
No, but like
was
you could literally knock them out and then just build a wall so they can't recover.
Yeah, and
I mean, hey, Bayonetta could juggle you with just up B.
Well, that's more of an offensive brokenness. This guy has like a defensive brokenness. He could stall in midair.
Well, Bayonetta had Witch Time when she first debuted.
Okay, you got me there.
That's a different game entirely.
Yeah. But
Oh?
Smash 4 is a completely different game. That is true. But the thing with Minecraft Steve is that he's able to stall. And like for the first 10 seconds of the game, he could just go in midair and stay there and avoid direct contact because they give you blocks to begin with at the start of the game. And on top of that, he pretty much plays like Phoenix Wright. You need to get if you get the Diamond Sword, it's pretty much game over. Like you get like heavy character damage with him, and he's a lightweight. Yeah, it's so weird seeing him in there. Plus, he messes me up with his a knockdown recovery. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but when you get knocked down on the floor and you're on the floor, just kind of like, when he goes from either left or right, he just slides all robotic like.
He doesn't have a
Oh, the wake up? Yeah.
Yeah, the wake up animation. It looks so janky. I love it.
Well, I mean, he's nothing but blocks, so I'd imagine there isn't going to be a whole lot of fluidity to it.
It's weirder with Enderman because his limbs are so scrawny.
It's the equivalent of like Mr. Game & Watch with his limited frames animation. There you are. They get you all wet, Shadow Mario. There we go. Mission done. But yeah, whoa. Was it yeah, Steve looks like he's a Phoenix Wright character. He's you need to do a lot of setup for him to be incredibly broken. But the thing is, he has a lot of annoying moves that don't do damage to you but could gimp you early in the game. Like Little Mac, beware. Unless you're a Little Mac that doesn't fear the air, most Little Macs are gonna get gimped by him with blocks. Oh my goodness, it's funny.
Probably some Cloud too.
Yeah, Cloud too. He's gonna suffer with pretty much any character that has very limited mobility in the air.
Yeah.
They should probably buff those characters with better recoveries though. Just, you know, enough for them to be still relevant.
Relevant? What are you talking about? This is a party game.
Well, you know, I would believe it's a party game now with all the professional Smash players being banned.
Oof.
Because, you
Speaking of
know,
which.
I don't hear much about competitive Smash after that entire delisting of all the Smash players getting sexual harassment calls on them.
There is that one that was proven innocent due to his.
Mewtwo King, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure Mewtwo King still uploads videos, so I would assume he's not affected.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
Well,
when you get rid of a lot of Smash players, the content goes down and you lose a lot of that talent. And then like the hypeness for tournaments and all that, because like so and so is going to be at the tournament because they're this and this and this about the game, you know. You know, you lose all that hype for it because you're there for the players playing those characters that you love.
yeah,
I mean-
over half of them have been revealed to be unsavory.
Yeah, unsavory.
It's like I only watched for the matches. I don't care about the players in those games because I don't know any of them.
Like it was funny because I recently, well, not really funny, but it's like I recently got into watching Zero, and then the whole deal with Zero happened. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, he was entertaining.
He was entertaining, and it's like all of a sudden, oh, I'm gonna do the Min Min videos, and then boom, all that stuff happened. I'm like, oh, well, looks like I'm out a YouTuber that's into Smash that's really good that I happen to enjoy. Because to be honest, a lot of the other Smash players like Mewtwo King, I don't find him enjoyable to watch. Nothing against him personally.
Yeah, Mewtwo King is is fine to watch in play,
Yeah,
but not. I don't think as like content creator.
yeah, he's not
I like
interesting
Alice.
enough. For me, anyway. I mean, people watching,
Yeah.
well, two of you may disagree with me, but like, I just don't find him interesting enough to like hold a subscribe to him.
Personally, I actually haven't watched any of his videos yet, so I wouldn't know. But it's just like oh right, that's that one like the king of melee or some shit, whatever, right?
Yeah, he is really big in the melee.
I've been watching this new recent Twitch streamer who does a lot of Smash called Neurelis.
Spider-Man? Spider-Man? Nah, I'm joking. The only person I watch for Smash now is Alpharad because even he knows he's interesting to watch.
Anyway, Neurelis is a Twitch streamer who is using, let's just call him a robot with two personalities.
What am I doing here?
Huh?
I'm trying to get into the roller coaster ride. What am I missing here?
You're what?
I'm trying to get into the roller coaster ride to start the objective.
I think you gotta find that old coot from the.
Mario's not tall enough for the ride.
Sorry, no Italians.
I'm trying to get to the roller coaster. You must be this tall.
Gotta find that old man Noki. There he is.
Yeah, but he said it's open for business. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, I guess there's a.
Over here? These guys here?
Maybe it stops in front of you?
Welcome to the grand reopening of the roller coaster. We've got a balloon popping water rocket game. Oh man! Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay, I can do that. I gotta talk to this person. Yeah, you win a prize. So if Mario loses, he gets cardiac arrest. You gotta remember that.
Oh, that's the best part.
Oh, okay. That did not look like
it isn't when you realize that you're going to be dying of cardiac arrest or that.
Oh, great. Yeah, this is one of those annoying missions because of how inaccurate.
I believe you missed.
Yeah, I did miss. Thank you for pointing it out, sir.
No problem. Anytime.
Okay, I got one. One's better than nothing. Okay, I got two.
Wow.
Riveting gameplay. Alright.
I know, right?
We get 3 laughs.
Okay, I got that one. That's fine. That's perfectly okay. It's perfectly kosher. Alright,
Everything is fine.
I love that meme. It represents real life. Boom.
Only
Basically,
2 more
with the
laps of the
dog
track
sitting
to
in
go. Do your best,
Sitting in
Mario.
his house while a fire is going on.
Mario's Battle Royale color goes off if he doesn't do it in time. Okay, I got one of those. Do I have to get all of them?
You just need 20.
So all of
I'd
them.
imagine there's slightly more than 20 there, but
That's good game.
the fact that you're barely hitting anything, I'm thinking you're probably not going to make it.
There is only 20.
There's only 20,
Okay. Forget this.
so he has to get all of it.
Mario
you-
died. I ain't gonna do that. 80% run.
Oh, hey,
Remember?
Yoshi.
That was probably the last mission of this one. So I'm just gonna move on to the next area.
You'll have to do it eventually. You need all 7 star shines from each world to get the final level.
No, I did the Shadow
But he's
Mario.
not doing a 100% completion.
Yeah.
No, that's not including all the plaza sprites.
No, you have
You
to.
have to get.
You have the actual thing is you have to take down Shadow Mario in each one. I already took him down in this one, so that counts for it.
Ah, my bad.
Yeah, because you have to confront Shadow Mario in each location at least once, and it counts as a victory to contact Bowser's hotline in his hot tub, because apparently Bowser has a hot tub in space for some reason. Is that a spoiler? I'm sorry, Reggie. That's probably a spoiler you don't want to hear.
Oh my god, I'm leaving now.
Bowser
If people are
needs to
spoiled by
Sonic
this,
parts.
when it's a huge meme, then they are living under a rock. I don't care if you're 5 or something. You should know how this ends.
What, Mario confronts Sonic in the final battle?
No, you're thinking of Galaxy. He actually confronts Rayman.
Forgot. What? Oh, I got you. Okay. Ah, great. Now I'm gonna get this. Okay, this Yoshi is single-handedly the best Yoshi element in this game and also the worst. He disappears in dipping dots when he touches water. I don't know why, but that's the thing.
But is it a blue Yoshi?
Yeah, the blue Yoshis are, well,
Only
it
with
could be
certain
blue.
fruit.
Yeah, if you give it the right fruit, it will. It will be. I get a banana.
Because you can't talk about good Yoshis without mentioning blue Yoshi. Blue Yoshi is the
Orange is
best
better.
Yoshi.
Yeah, you're
Orange is
right.
better.
You're right. You're right.
I
Which
like
one?
the black Yoshi from Yoshi's Story.
I'm just talking about
Powers.
Mario World. That shit's so broken.
I just had a thought right now when Christian said that.
Okay.
I love the blue Yoshi.
I had a thought when Christian said that. I was like, oh, I like the black Yoshi because it's black.
Why's it gotta be black?
Dude, I've been watching a lot of Key and Peele on YouTube, just dying.
They're hilarious.
All right, cool. I think this is my favorite world. This one, and the jungle one are my favorite worlds in the game. Just from a aesthetic point of view. And I remember I got
Jungle?
this
You
far.
mean on top of the mushrooms?
Yeah, I like how it looks. It looks so much better than just the regular beach setting that this game keeps throwing at us. And as a
Well,
kid, I remember playing this when I borrowed this game from Michael. This boss freaked me out. It actually gave me nightmares after I beat this.
It's a reference to The Shining.
Is it?
Yep. In the book version, the original version, there was apparently an manta ray-like thing just like this.
Made of
It
electricity?
wasn't actually fought, it just destroyed, split up and blew up, but here you force it to split up and blow up.
I'm just gonna clear up some of the mess first to make the battle a little easier. I know it's gonna.
I
get
think it
messy again.
respawns.
It does?
I think.
Okay, we'll find out now.
Probably.
I got unlimited water anyway, so...
I could have sworn that the fight takes... Wait. You already do a fight that's, like, surrounded with a pink goop?
Yeah, we already did that.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm thinking of a different fight then.
The Pity Piranha is dead now. We don't have to worry about it.
I'm like, this arena looks very much similar. Unless, or... Wait, no, that arena was round. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
That should do it.
Well, there was the rematch with PD that
Reggie wasn't
in
there
the
for that,
same
though.
world.
Y'all can just disregard me. I don't know shit about this game.
Huh, but- okay, this activates the boss fight. Are you familiar with at least what this boss is, though?
Nope.
It's a giant manta ray that when you hit it, it splits apart. And it leaves a trail of electrified ooze that if you touch it, you get electrified. So, you cannot have that happen.
Shocking.
Yeah, I know. Shocking. Alright, let's see. No, it did not respawn. I can confirm it did not respawn.
Yeah, okay.
But it's making
Okay.
more.
Yeah, but you know.
Guess that only happens in the last chapter,
There
which you should also skip.
you go. Almost didn't make it. Okay, but yeah, this is pretty much the boss fight.
Stirring it with water causes it to split up.
Divide.
Yeah. Dividing conquer.
Okay,
And-
Napoleon.
And the cool thing is, you could actually there's a safe spot within the water. They cannot electrify the water when the water puddles here. So in theory, you could be safe.
How is something in water safe from electricity? What?
Mario logic.
No comprendo. What?
Mario logic.
To be fair, it is technically goop still, so
Maybe it's the high pressure of the water. I don't know.
It's full water. What are you talking about?
This is the high pressure of the water. Mario, get yourself together. Oh, great. See, this is what caused nightmares for little Mark.
they are
It's
dividing into smaller units.
just all these tiny things here, just trying to gang up on you. Like at one point, when you split enough of them, they will actively try hunting you down.
Hey, you said this gave you nightmares?
Yeah, this boss fight as a kid, yeah.
And since it was based on a horror story, I think they did the job pretty well.
Well, I didn't know about that horror story.
Oh, granted, I can't really say much better. I used to get scared of the game over screens on my Super Nintendo, so...
Game over. What you did was meaningless. Your character died, and it's your fault.
Oh, no. Stuff like Andross appearing on Star Fox.
That's actually like the bad ending.
Well, no, it's just the game over screen, where like you lose all your lives, so like you just get like a static image of no, it was on the Super Nintendo.
Yes, that's what I meant.
There's it's actually funny. I swear, I was like I think 2 or 3 at the time, and so my brother decided to be funny. And when he got a game over, he was like, look at that. And then the next time that happened, I was always scared of it.
I think I've told you this before, but I'll say it on camera now. When I remember being super afraid of Luigi's Mansion, the final boss. I know it was Bowser, and I probably should have been desensitized by Bowser, but the presence that final boss has with Bowser was so scary to me. I couldn't beat it because I was trembling.
Wait a minute, Bowser's in Luigi's.
The first.
He's in Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, he's in the final boss.
Technically, it's a suit.
It's not really Bowser. King Boo inhabits a Bowser suit, and he uses that to attack Luigi in the final boss.
It helps that Madame Clairvoyant, or whatever her name was, builds it up.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember being so terrified I asked my dad to beat the boss because one thing I did not like about Luigi's Mansion as a kid was how Luigi gets more frantic every time you lose more health. and little me
I can
doesn't
imagine that would be really annoying.
wait, Luigi getting more frantic?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you suck at the game, you're going to be hearing that a lot. But the game's pretty easy if you were to play it now.
Right, but just in general, Eric becomes frantic for taking damage. That sounds like what was it? There's this other game that had a similar concept. Hunting Ground. Yeah, Hunting Ground had a similar premise with gameplay.
Oh, I guess I misspoke on that. What I mean is that Luigi has low health. Whenever he opens doors or he makes any action, he almost sounds like he's gonna die. Is what I'm getting at. So like at full health, Luigi's like, oh, like
either when you call for Mario or start humming along to the song.
Yeah, when he's humming the song at low health, especially at super low health, he sounds like he's barely holding on the bars of the theme, and that alone freaked me out. It's like, oh no, Luigi's gonna die. It's my fault.
How dare you kill that green cinnamon roll?